Hey, how you doing, brother? Hey, we was out here. We've been out here. We was like, I said, these people just trash up the park, and it's receptacles there, and there. We seen someone last week. They left the garbage and the garbage can wasn't even overflowing. It was empty. They took it and they left it right there by the garbage. So, hey, I salute you for doing the work.
God bless you, man.
Hey, you too.
Thank you, brother.
Read.
Psalms chapter 20.
I hope y'all like that. That was the application by Roy the Chef. It's dangerous out here. I hope you guys make it home safe.
Why is she evil?
She just like, they just say,
She into astrology.
nah, she just say evil for us. She was like, crazy.
She's just crazy.
Yeah,
Manipulative. Now he's saying.
I wouldn't say evil.
Yo, check it out. You ain't worried about that.
They're gonna show you at the end.
So that was that a knocking out in that 1 minute? That's probably what.
Yo, what was that about? Don't worry about it. You wouldn't understand.
When you bought to a lower state, you must learn to be patient. You come to serve the Lord, prepare your soul for temptation. Who trusted Yah and was misled and not past generations. No one forsaken, you mistaken if you ain't obeying. No lying on no talebearing. Get thee behind me, Satan. That's my brother, no bloodshed. Get thee behind me, Satan. No idolatry, no adultery.
I just need a little faith in the Most High. He order all the steps I take. Time to get weary, but I gotta keep the pace. The clock is ticking, day of the Lord ain't gon' wait. I will walk the water for your grace.
Shalom, Yasha Allah. First, we want to give all praises to the Most High God, whose name is Yahweh, and we do so in the Mashiach Yahweh Shai, who the world English calls Jesus Christ. Hey, we are the sons of Thunder Israelites, and we come out here to wake up our people. That's what it's about. Another day another day doing the work of the Lord. Another day with our hands to the plow. And we get a reward in that. Give me Psalms. Give me Psalms 1 and 1.
Psalms chapter 1 and verse 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly.
Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. We're gonna learn some things today. We're gonna learn what the prophets taught. We're gonna learn what the ministers should be teaching. We're gonna learn what the pastors should be teaching. Right? We're gonna learn what they should be teaching in these churches. So read that again.
Psalms chapter 1 and verse 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly.
What is the ungodly? We're gonna learn that. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. Blessed are you if you're not found in wickedness, not hanging around wicked things. Read on.
Nor standeth in the way of sinners.
Don't be round about congregating with sinners, because they're going to tempt you to go off. They're going to tempt you. But what are you saying? I mean, my job is, I'm the only Israelite at my job, and it's not the sinners around about. No, we're not talking about that in your leisure time. Your job, when you go to work, you're just there for work. That's it. You don't even got to be having you don't even got to show, if you wear your fringes to work, you don't even have to show your fringes or zits, all right, depending be wise at your job. Well, my family and friends, What the scriptures teach, you know, you're supposed to take heed of your friends. We did that lesson on proving a friend, right? But my family, you know, they some sinners, so you tell me I can't be around? No, we're not teaching you to forsake your family. We just read, don't take counseling, because some of the things when you go through trials and tribulations in your life, they may lead you to go astray, right? You don't want to always be around that smoking cousin. That's your smoking mama, your smoking daddy, your drunken daddy sitting on the couch. Brothers and you understand, you don't want to always be around that, right? Not teach you to forsake them, but be in that light. But we gonna give you the evidence on things how to do that today. Read on.
Nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful.
Read on.
But his delight is in the law of the Lord.
His delight, your delight must be in the law of God. What is the law of God? What is the law of God? The Torah, Genesis through Deuteronomy. That's the laws of God. And even the prophets. That's what Christ said. The prophets is even the law. That is what you dwell in. That is what you dwell in. Read on.
And in his law doth he meditate day and night.
And you got to meditate in that thing day and night. We're going to see how the prophets did it of old. Look into the generations of old. Have God ever, roughly paraphrase, have God ever forsook them? La-uh. Is that it on that? What verse is that?
God, that's verse 2. So.
Read on, finish that up, verse 3.
Psalms chapter 1 and verse 3. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water.
So when you got the law in you and you meditating in the Lord, you meditating in that law day and night, and you're not being around about sinners, you're going to be like a tree planted by the waters. Read on.
That bringeth forth his fruit in his season.
You're going to be that light to the people that's round about you. That tree being planted by the waters. You're not going to be torn. You're not going to be washed away with every wind of doctrine that comes your way. You're not going to be tossed to and fro with the conundrums of life. Read on, finish that at 3.
That bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither.
Your leaf is not going to wither. You're going to bring forth mighty fruit, leading people back to marriage, back to the laws of God, healing your people. These are the leaves.
And whatsoever he doeth shall prosper.
And whatever you do is going to prosper, thus saith the Lord. Thus saith the Lord. Give me Proverbs 1 and 7 now. You're going to prosper in that thing. Meditating. Your delight got to be in Yahweh. Your delight got to be in the law. That's the thing about it. Our delight is not in the laws of God. We don't even know the laws of God. But we're going to teach you it today. Read.
Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge.
So in order to have that delight in the Most High God, you got to fear him. The Most High God is not your casual buddy friend, nor is he a vending machine. You got to fear him as though a child fears their parents. That's the fear that you must have in him. Read.
But fools despise wisdom and instruction.
But when we try to tell you the right way, the things to do, thus saith the Lord, y'all despise that, and the Bible counts you as a fool. We don't want you to be no fools out here, but as yet I look around me, I see nothing but fools. Read.
Psalms chapter 111 and verse 10.
Read.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
That's how you get wisdom in your day-to-day life. When you're walking with Yahweh, when you're being that tree planted by the waters. Read.
A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
So you're going to have a good understanding. Read that part again.
A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
A good understanding is all they that do his commandments. You're not going to have an understanding. That's why a lot of our people are double-minded in their ways. They're a Christian. They are Muslim. They are Catholic. Non-denominational. They believe in all things. They believe in all things. They believe in all gods. They take a little bit of everything and they see that's okay. No, you can't be of that double mind. This is your culture. This is your God. Yahweh is one. And we all got to be on one accord. We're not looking into these heathens. We're not supposed to envy these heathens. But yet we do that and we're being counted as fools because that is not our wisdom. Our wisdom is in this book. Any more on that?
His praise endureth forever.
Hey, his praise endureth forever. Go back to Psalms 1. We'll start at 22. His praise endureth forever. David praised God for that thing. Having that wisdom, that understanding, we praising God for that. And that's all about it. Hey, I said Psalms,
Yeah.
Proverbs.
Proverbs 1 and 22.
Oh, when he's telling the young son.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm in Proverbs. Let me know when you got it.
Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 22.
Uh-huh.
How long, ye simple ones?
How long, ye simple ones? We just read earlier that if you despise the wisdom and the knowledge of the Bible, we're going to figure out what the wisdom and knowledge of the Bible is. You're counted as a fool. So how long, ye simple ones? Read.
Will ye love simplicity?
How long will you love the ways that you do that goes contrary to the laws of God? Read.
And the scorners delight in their scorning.
Right, and y'all delight in that thing. It's a beautiful thing unto you, but it's a wicked smell to the Most High God. Read.
And fools hate knowledge.
And fools hate knowledge. We just broke it down to you what a fool was. The rejecting of the law. The rejecting of wisdom. Rejecting of the knowledge of God. Fools hate wisdom, but yet y'all want smooth things taught to y'all. Not right. That's what the brother really wanted last week. That's what the brother really wanted last week. He wanted smooth things. Not good things. Don't tell me good and pleasant things. I mean, slack it, because the good and pleasant things, see, we in the truth. The good and pleasant things unto us is what's in this Bible. The good and pleasant things unto us is following the laws of God. The good and pleasant things unto us is loving our neighbor as we love ourselves, not suffering sin upon them. Telling my brother or my sister, you can't have the abomination. You're not supposed to be whoring yourselves out. Those are the good and pleasant things to us. But yet y'all find good and pleasant things into that. And Isaiah said, call not evil good and good evil. Hey brother, how you doing? Read. Did I call it? Oh yeah, continue reading.
And fools hate knowledge.
And fools hate knowledge. Right? Read on.
Verse 23.
Uh-huh.
Turn you at my reproof.
Turn you at my reproofs. You're supposed to turn back to the reproofs of God. That's what we're trying to do. Read.
Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you.
And when we do that, when we turn back to the laws of God, that's that spirit. They want to talk about you brothers don't got the spirit. You brothers don't got the Holy Ghost. No, read that again. This is the spirit.
Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you.
I will pour out my spirit unto you. What is that spirit? Read.
I will make known my words unto you.
I will make known my words. God's going to make known my words unto you. But we're going to learn how he's going to do that thing. Read on.
Because I have called.
I'll call. We piping. Brothers and sisters walk past us day and day. Or that video on YouTube. It seems boring to you, but y'all don't want to, you don't want to sit there and watch. We've been piping to you. The knowledge is here. The men of the Lord are on the street corners doing this work. That's God's work, for we are his logos, his thoughts, his mindset, his reasoning. And we speaking of what the Most High said, not of what out of our bellies, but what's the words is on the pages. Read on.
And ye refuse.
But y'all refuse that thing. Read.
I have stretched out my hand.
Read.
And no man regarded.
And you don't take regard. You cast it behind your back. Read.
But ye have set at naught all my counsel.
You said no. Every counsel we tried to give you. When I say I'm talking about through the spirit, because we understand regeneration. We understand regeneration. But y'all still saying no. Y'all still make your ears fat and your eyes blind. Read.
And would none of my reproof.
And counting none of my reproof. Any more on that?
Yeah, that's at 25.
It's cut off at 25.
That's the end off at 25.
Okay, read on.
Verse 26.
Uh-huh.
I will laugh at your calamity.
See, and this is what's happening now. Because of the things that you're going through, the Most High God tried to give you the ways of life, because He didn't give you your food in the dark and kick the bowl. He told y'all to choose life. But since y'all didn't choose life, He's gonna laugh at your calamity. That's what's going on today. When y'all going through your trials and tribulations because y'all disobeyed the commandments, God is laughing at that. Read.
I will mock when your fear cometh.
And when your fear coming, the things that you fear, He's going to mock that thing. And rightfully so. Because we pipe, but you would not dance. Read.
When your fear cometh as desolation.
As desolation. Read.
And your destruction cometh as a whirlwind.
And we told you, for horrible is the end to an unrighteous generation. We don't want that for you. Read on.
When distress and anguish cometh upon you.
So when y'all in great distress, when it comes upon you, the Most High God mocks that. And He's laughing at that thing. But we don't want that for you. But we understand what the words, we understand what the prophecy says. Read.
Then shall they call upon me.
But when you get so heavy down with the cares of this life, what do I mean by that? When those bombs and nukes start dropping where you can't call 911. When you're literally in survival mode. Understand, wars and rumors of wars. We still live in pleasantly land. We still live in pleasantly now. But don't count that slackness. Don't count. Hey, how y'all doing? Don't count that slackness, because the end is coming, and the God's gonna mock y'all at that thing. Read.
But I will not answer.
He's not gonna answer. He's not gonna answer. Why should He answer? You can think about this. Why should the Most High God answer you when you never answered Him? He never answered. Jump back to 22.
Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 22.
Read.
How long, ye simple ones?
How long? How long y'all gonna sit here, play loud music that don't mean nothing, loud chords and stuff? That's simple. Y'all delight in that thing, but it brings no edification. It's just nothing but vain glory. Jump down to 26.
Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 26. I will also laugh at your calamity.
Read.
I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation.
As desolation. Read.
And your destruction cometh as a whirlwind.
As a whirlwind. Those angels tearing down this place and saving the remnant of His people. Don't you want to be in that remnant of the people that get saved? But you want to be in that, but you want to live in that simplicity. Read.
When distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me. But I will not answer.
The Most High God's not going to answer you. Like I said, why should He answer you, but you turned your back on Him and didn't even take thought about it? Read.
They shall seek me early.
Y'all going to seek Him early. Read.
But they shall not find me.
You're not going to find him. We're all those men that was on the street corner with them strange things on their shirt. Man, the things that they were saying was right. But you're not going to find it, because the Most High God is not going to remove from His foot, from His kingdom, from His chair, His great and mighty chair. He's not going to remove from that thing. He speaks to us through His prophets. Read.
For that they hated knowledge.
Hated knowledge. Hey, sister, how you doing? Read.
And did not choose the fear of the Lord.
Y'all didn't choose the fear of the Lord. It's simple. It's really simple. Give me Proverbs 3. Proverbs 3, let's start at verse 1.
Proverbs chapter 1 and verse, or Salakia.
Proverbs 3.
Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 1.
Read.
My son, forget not my law,
Forget not my law. Read.
but let thine heart keep my commandments.
Your mind always got to keep the Most High God's commandments. The Bible is constantly reiterating itself. That's why I said the Most High God didn't give us our food in the dark. He said, keep my heart. So I can read that again.
Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 1. My son, forget not my law,
Read.
but let thine heart keep my commandments.
He's telling you how to walk through this life. He's telling you how to deal with these things. Forget not thou commandments. Your mind, your mind is always supposed to be delighted in that thing, day in and day out. Read.
For length of days and long life.
And this is a promise. Your days is going to be long. You're going to have a good long life in the Lord. Read.
And peace shall they add to thee.
And the peace is going to be added to you, keeping the laws of God. Not walking down up and through here, as America taught you, on how to be a sodomite. You're seeking your own inventions. But that's contrary to the laws of God. Read.
Let not mercy and truth forsake thee.
Don't let the mercy and the truth that God has prepared for you now, because that's what we're operating in. His mercy and his truth is now. But don't forsake that thing. Read.
Bind them about thy neck.
Put it on like Jill Scott said. You got to wear it around your neck. Read.
Write them upon the table of thine heart.
Write it on the table of your heart. Write what on the tables of your heart? The laws of God. Keep it on your heart, because temptation is there. Satan is there knocking at the door. He wants you to go off. Read.
So shalt thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of God and man.
And you're going to find good understanding and favor within God, because you're going to be a sweet incense, a sweet smell unto him, pursuing the Psalms. And also in the sight of men, because they're going to look at you and say, a good and understanding people that they are, a good and understanding person that they is. You're going to be counted as wise in sight of all men, because you know how to operate in this life. You know how to move skillfully in this life through keeping his laws. Read on.
Trust in the Lord with all thine heart.
So when it gets a little weary at times, you got to trust in him. Forsake not his law. When they coming down at you with the cares of life, no matter what's being thrown at you, no matter what may come what may, I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna trust in the Lord. I'm gonna trust in Yahweh, because he's my power. For he is the creator of all of this. A great and terrible power. Trusting in my God, forsaking not his ways. Look unto the generations of old. He did it for them. He can do it again for me. Read.
And lean not unto thine own understanding.
I don't need to understand how, when, what is going to happen for me, because I can't fathom it. But I'm going to lean into God, because he's the one that orders my steps. He's the one that orchestrates everything. He's the one that's performing it in your life. Read.
In all ways, in all thy ways acknowledge him.
In everything that you do, you gotta bring glory to the Most High God. Because if it's bringing glory to the Most High God, that means you're acknowledging him. You're making sure you're not going off when you're acknowledging everything that you do. Read on.
And he shall direct thy paths.
And he's going to direct your path. It's simple. Read.
Be not wise in thine own eyes.
Don't be wise. That goes back to being wise in your own eyes, meaning, well, I think this is the best way for me, and I'm gonna form it some way. And it just goes left, because you're being wise in your own eyes. and you're not trusting in the Lord. Read on.
Fear Yahweh and depart from evil.
Fear the Most High God and depart from evil. What verse is that?
Verse 7.
Verse 7. Come on. The fear of the Lord, you're going to get a great understanding. Now let's break this thing down. Let's see how they did it. Give me Malachi, what is it? Same thing in the Hebrew. Malachi 1:1.
Thank you for watching. If you wish to donate, you can use Zelle or PayPal. We're the Sons of Thunder. It's our heart's prayer and desire for Israel that they might be saved. Shalom.
When you bought to a lower state, you must learn to be patient. You come to serve the Lord, prepare your soul for temptation. Who trusted Yah and was misled in our past generations? No one forsaken, you mistaken if you ain't obeying. No lying on no talebearing. Get thee behind me, Satan. That's my brother, no bloodshed. Get thee behind me, Satan. No idolatry, no adultery.
Welcome to Pillars of Rest, where you can find special material for our sisters, by our sisters. This is a Sons of Thunder exclusive platform focused on building, encouraging, uplifting, and engaging with the daughters of Zion. Here you'll find personalized and interactive content geared towards showing what it truly means to be a pillar of rest. Interviews, scripture breakdowns, tips on motherhood, marriage, and testimonials are just the beginning of the many things to learn from and enjoy in this program.